Hello everybody, it's Madeline, the Fit Vegetarian, and today I'd like to welcome you to part 2 in my series of eating healthy out. So how to eat healthy when you're going out to restaurants, right? Yesterday I gave you some general tips, and today I'm going to go over breakfast. A lot of us like to go out. I know that I do, maybe on a Sunday morning, just relaxing with the family, go out to breakfast, or when I worked outside of the home, we often had work meetings for breakfast, like breakfast work meetings. And I'm going to share my tips with you about how I keep it healthy during breakfast time. So the first thing that I want you to do is ditch the white bread. So white toast, things like English muffins that aren't multi-grain or whole grain. Ditch that. Just say no thank you and choose, instead of white bread that has really no nutritional value, choose whole grain breads, multi-grain breads, all right, that gives you plenty of fiber and gives you some nutrients as well. Tip number 2, I want you to pass on things like muffins, croissants, baked goods, those little pastries with I can't even say it, it's not even real fruit. The pastries with like the overly processed wannabe fruit in the middle. Pass on all that stuff. Pancakes and waffles, yes, they sound really good. They taste super yummy, but most restaurants don't have pure maple syrup, so you're gonna end up having to put like Aunt Jemima or Mrs. Butterworth's syrup on there, and that's just processed junk. You don't want that. And plus the pancakes and waffles aren't gonna be the healthy kind that you would make yourself at home. So so I've told you like what not to have. Here I'm gonna tell you now what you do wanna have. Eggs, okay, eggs, oh my gosh, talk about a little powerhouse of protein and loads of vitamins and nutrition in these little things. Definitely order yourself some eggs. And to make it even better, as a matter of fact, I don't care how you order them if you want them over easy, sunny side up, hard boiled, scrambled. I don't care, just order them, okay? And make it an omelet. I always get an omelet typically, and then I load it up with veggies. So I love to get like bell peppers, onions, even like the green chili peppers. Those are so good in an omelet. And I'll add spinach, tomatoes, you name it. I like throw every vegetable that the restaurant has. I'm like, just throw it all in there, except mushrooms. I am not a mushroom fan. So sorry, all you mushroom lovers out there. I am not on board with that one. So making it an omelet, you'll get plenty of vegetables that you can load it up, and those vegetables provide you fiber and it'll fill you up too. Also, pass on the potatoes. The potatoes in restaurants are just like a giant old grease ball, and that's not good, not a good thing at all. So instead of potatoes, what you can get is like a side of fresh fruit, which is super yummy and refreshing and gives your body the proper fuel, okay? Or you could also maybe sub out for some sliced tomatoes. Say, I don't want the potatoes, can I have tomatoes instead? I do that all the time. I've never had a restaurant say, no, you must have the potatoes, no substitutions. If you're nice about it and go about it in a nice way, they will accommodate you. Also, have oatmeal. Oatmeal is a wonderful breakfast. Just be careful. Make sure that you order your sides or your add-ins on the side rather. So things like your honey, the raisins or currants, blueberries, any other fruits you're going to be adding in there, cinnamon, stuff like that, make sure it's on the side so that you can control how much you're putting in, as well as your milk if you add any milk to your oatmeal. But oatmeal is super filling and very nutritious as well. All right. Skip the juice. Juice is just, it's yummy, sure it is. I'm not gonna lie, who doesn't like a nice tall glass of orange juice? But you know what, I'd rather have the whole orange and get some fiber at the same time. When you're drinking juice, you're consuming an awful lot of calories in just a small serving, plus an awful lot of sugar. So you do not want that. Rather than ordering juice, if you want fruit, get that side of fruit, and you can get that satisfy your craving for that sweet stuff through having the natural whole fruit. If you want something to drink, opt for some green tea with lemon. It's wonderful. That'll get your metabolism revved up first thing in the morning. If you're not a fan of green tea, I would recommend that you get some coffee. I'm a coffee lover myself. I have a cup of coffee every single morning after I have my green tea, of course. That's the first thing. But have your coffee black. Don't shoot the messenger, you guys, okay? I was one of those people who used to add everything into her coffee, like, ooh, flavored creamer, like the hazelnut. I used to love that. I was in love with the hazelnut flavoring. Sweetener, the sweeter my coffee was, the better. Now, oh my gosh, I slowly weaned myself from all that stuff, so now I just enjoy my coffee black. It's a process, yes it is, and one day I'll do a video or a blog maybe on how to wean yourself from all those things that you're adding into your coffee. It is a process, but try your best to, if you want, just add some cream into your coffee or some milk if you don't do cream. But take a step-by-step process, make a step-by-step plan to kind of decrease what you put in your coffee. But the important thing is just don't have juice. Pass on the juice. And if you don't want to have the tea or the coffee, then have some good old water with lemon. All right? You can never go wrong with a big tall glass of water with lemon. So those are my tips for you. And also I wanted to let you know that if you do enjoy some sausage, you can have veggie sausage. You know, this is all about vegetarians. So I used to live on that stuff. I loved the veggie sausage, but I no longer buy the meat analogs or meat substitutes, and that's just a personal choice that I've made for myself, simply because they're processed and I've given up processed foods. But if that's something that you're still including in your nutritional plan, go for it. It is so much better than ordering yourself some bacon or the alternative, which is the real sausage, you know, the meat-based sausage. So you can do that also as an alternative. So there you have it. You can go out to breakfast, enjoy a nice filling breakfast, and still leave feeling like, yes, I'm satisfied and I didn't ruin my progress with my nutrition for that day, right? If the day is just beginning, you want to keep it on the right foot, because sometimes if we kind of go off track, we think, oh, what the heck? I'll just like eat everything in sight today and start fresh tomorrow, and we don't want that to happen. Okay, so continue to fuel up for a fit life, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.